Hey guys, welcome back. I'm glad to see you again today. Thanks for joining me. On today's episode, well, today is the day. I've been waiting for these leaves that have been on the ground to be dried out. They're all off the trees. It's a beautiful day, 60 degrees, a little bit of a breeze. We're good to go. I'm going to go and get the backpack blower and the tractor fueled up and ready to go. Stay with me. I'll show you what I'm doing. So after blowing all the leaves of the backpack blower out of areas where the tractor can't get, I went ahead and mowed them all up, mulched them up, and a lot of the leaves got mulched up and blown up around these trees. Now that's going to compost down and make some good fertile soil for these trees to thrive in. Now, not all the leaves got used up and around these trees. I made a couple of piles that are going to be going up and being put into my new compost bins. Let me show you what I got. This pile here is one of the piles that I took the tractor, I mowed up the leaves repetitively, and blew it up into a pile. Now, the tractor went and turned this into a real nice mulch. This is a nice fine mulch. The leaves are real small, and this is going to compost down real well. So we're going to go ahead and start to collect this with a bucket and the tractor and take them up to the compost bins. We now have all the ingredients together that we're going to need to make our own homemade organic compost. When you're making your compost, to get the process rolling, you need 4 key elements. You're going to need air, you're going to need moisture, you're going to need what's called greens, which is your nitrogen content material, generally vegetables, leaves, grass clippings, things of that nature. And then you're going to need what's also called the browns. Browns can be leaves, sawdust, shredded paper, things of that nature. Now I'm going to start out with putting some of the browns in the boxes first. For the browns, I used mulched shredded leaves that I just got off of my lawn. Now mixed in with this is some grass clippings, so I have some of my greens in here as well. You're going to want to start out with about a 6 to 8 inch layer of browns in the bottom of each one of your boxes. Now if you remember from the last video that we had done, we had the leaves from the Brussels sprout plants that we stripped off. As we took the Brussels sprouts to the house, we brought the Brussels sprout leaves back up here. These leaves are going to be the greens, or the nitrogen content for our compost. So we're going to go ahead and take these and put them in the compost bin. Now remember, you're not going to want to put too many greens in, or too much of the browns, or the carbon content. Generally, you're going to want to put 1 part nitrogen content to 2 parts carbon content. So you put 6 inches worth of carbon in the bin. Now I'm going to put about 3 inches worth of greens or nitrogen into the bins. Now if you can, when you put them in, try to tear them up into smaller pieces. As the smaller pieces go into the bins, it's going to make it easier breakdown and faster composting. Now that we have a good healthy layer of nitrogen or greens in this compost bin, we're going to go ahead and turn it around with a pitchfork a little bit. Now we can go ahead and add some moisture. Now remember, as you're adding moisture to this compost bin, you don't want to overdo it. You don't want it to be a real wet, mucky compost. You want it to be just moist, a little bit damp, and that's about all we really need. And we water it every time we put a layer in. Alright guys, the sun's going down and I'm losing daylight quick, so I gotta get going and finish this stuff up. So I'm gonna say so long for now. I hope to see you guys soon on my next episode. Until then, bye-bye.